Hey, my friends, it's Big Stu here. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is would be kind of part two of MegaCon, and this is what I picked up my son at MegaCon. And I'm just going to try to make this quick because my last week's video went like over 30 minutes, and I didn't mean it to be that long. He got a limited edition Bob Ross convention exclusive, non-painted figure. So it's set up where you could kind of paint it yourself. See the back? They encourage you to paint it any way you want. So you can paint your own figure. So it has like a coating on it so that you're able to paint it. So I don't know if he's planning on painting it. I think he's just going to leave it alone. But it's Bob Ross. He has a Bob Ross shirt, so for some reason he wanted the exclusive convention Bob Ross. Now, the big thing that he got, the heavy thing he got, I'll show this to you, is Jurassic Park 25th Anniversary Mystery Box. The special thing about this kind of gives you an idea how big it is and heavy. This is so heavy, I had to make a second trip to my car after purchasing this for him and just put it away because this was just too heavy to carry around. I didn't want it getting damaged or anything. I'll tell you about this. There's only there was 2,000 made in this series. 1,000 went to Canada, 1,000 went to US. This is all official licensed stuff. I don't know. Is this Universal? Sorry, through Universal Studios. So it's all licensed product of Jurassic Park items. And there's only been 1,000 of these in the US and 1,000 in Canada. They had 50 left, and it only made it through several conventions. And it wasn't even going to make it to their big one upcoming New York convention, and definitely wasn't going to make it out to California for the Comic-Con. It was just blowing out quicker. When I was there, just finding out about it and contacting my son, see if he was interested in it, they already had sold like 5 or 6 while I was just there. When I first talked to her about it, she said they had 50 left. And so, well, they could possibly have sold them all out. I saw several people with these, and they had several different brands. They had Bob the Burger, the cartoon series on Fox 35. They had Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's box was 4,000 limited. A lot of these boxes were limited, but from what I understood, the Jurassic Park was the most limited one that they had there. They had one from Wonder Woman, one from Avengers, one from Star Wars. I think that was about it of the mystery boxes from this company. But they just carried the license. They are all licensed from those brands. But anyways, let's open this up and let's talk about this real quick. Now, I'll tell you, it's already been opened. My son's looked at it, and I looked at it when I first purchased it at the convention. So I'd say that nothing was broken, and everything since it's only there for one day. Nothing worse than getting home, opening it up, and it's broken. So, first thing he had in here was Jurassic Park Big Throw blanket. So, and that's what the picture looks like. So very nice. So it's a fleece blanket, a 45 by 60. And I mean, it is a good size blanket and it's heavy. So he's very happy with that. And I did see somebody who also had the Star Wars, I believe, and the Marvel box when I sat down for lunch. And if you saw me on Facebook on lunch, I had a waffle, egg, bacon, and cheese waffle sandwich, which sounds interesting, but it was pretty good. And I sat at a table. They have huge tables there. You kind of share with people and stuff, strangers or your own big party. And then they had 2 mystery boxes. They had the Star Wars and they had the Marvel boxes. So I told them about my Jurassic Park, being in the car. Could they tell me what they had? I'd share what I had. And then so they showed what they had. The Star Wars box seemed to have mostly winter stuff. It had slippers, I believe gloves, a hat, and had a big blanket. The Marvel, I believe, had a blanket also, if I'm not mistaken. I think the boxes all seem to have blankets and that might be a common thing. The Star Wars was a little disappointing because it's summertime here, and so but it was mainly things designed for cold winter time, and that was more kid oriented as far as the stuff that it fit and everything. So I'm definitely glad he chose the Jurassic Park. I think that was by far the better value and everything. Okay, he got shot glasses. He had 5 items in this box. So he got shot glasses. Now this is Jurassic Park 25th anniversary, but these shot glasses are from uh, Jurassic World, and these were the different raptors that that Owen, Chris Pratt, raised and trained. So it's kind of hard to see the different with the reflections. It's kind of hard to see, but it's different raptors. Okay, and that's heavy. And my son collects shot glasses from different places he goes, so he'll be very happy. He was very happy with that. Next thing that's very heavy is this 4-pack coaster set, and this is what it looks like on the back. And they're really thick because you got 4 stacked on top of each other, and you can just see how thick this is. And they are very nice, and it has like a stone feel, and it's very carved really, really nice and deep. And again, that's what your designs are. Again, he was happy with that. Another thing he had was salt pepper shakers, and this is the symbol. Of course, black is pepper, white is salt, and you have the T-Rex kind of bones on it. He said this was his favorite, but still he can use this when he gets his own place, and he'll be happy with that. And then this is what they call a big like paperweight, and this is an egg. It looks slightly odd, but this is an egg, a raptor egg, like with the raptor coming out. Be careful here, I don't drop this. You got kind of 3D, you got the arm there, and you got kind of like an eye and little arm. So it's kind of like the head and the eye and the arms kind of reaching out like that. Kind of the design to it. And when you first look, it's kind of weird. You got the eye, then you got the little arm. And the arm, of course, is sticking out. And so the egg's really cool. And so it's not as heavy as I thought it was. The coasters are a lot heavier than this. But he liked this. So this was what he got in his box. This is all limited. Again, to only 1,000 people in the US got these, and 1,000 people in Canada got these. So with the limited, I'm putting this away as I'm talking. So the limited end of it makes it very worthwhile, just because as a collector's point of view, how limited it is and what you can do with it. And I'm trying to figure out how to put this in here nice and tight the way it was. Oh, I guess that's it. I guess. Okay, and then the blanket this way. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you how much this cost. And I'll tell you what he, as the collector, I mean, I like Jurassic Park, and I have some of the Legos. And I plan one day I have the room to do a Jurassic Park / maybe Savage Land type of display, table display for my Legos. Okay, so that's that. This costs $60. That seems like a lot of money, but each item is in here, 5 items. Each item, if you were going to buy these by themselves, being licensed, as heavy as they were, the quality they were made, they would be sold at least $20 or higher. The egg itself would go $30 to $40, maybe give it $35. The blanket probably would at least be $25, maybe $30. At least between $20 to $30. The coaster set's at least $20, if not 25. So the value of all this, the salt pepper shakers, probably $10 a piece, how that would go. But I mean, this is well worth over $100 if it is stuff that you wanted, and if you went to buy it separately, it would cost you about $100 or more to buy each one of these things. Being limited, being only 1,000 made, that makes it even more valuable. I've not gone online to see how much they're selling for. They'll probably go up once they're officially gone, and everything. So maybe this week I'll look them up and just see what it's going for. But I did not do that in this time. And so once the convention circuit's over and they're gone for good, then people probably will be reselling them or selling them off by pieces and everything. But anyways, but he told me to give this an 8.5. He was very excited about it. He liked it. The one thing that he hated the least was the salt and pepper shakers. And that's just because, until you get your own house, you're going to use it then or whatever. But he loved the shot glasses. He loved his coasters. He loved the blanket. And he loved his paperweight. He says the paperweight to him looked a little odd at an angle with the eye and then the little claw. He wished the hole had been a little bit open or more cracks around it, or something, or another hand coming out of the side, by the eye, a separate hole or something. But he liked it very much. So he was not disappointed at all, did not feel like he wasted his money on this set at all. Now, I personally, if I was a Jurassic Park fan, I would say this would be worth it. If I collected their stuff, I am a fan, but if I was a collector of their stuff, my son has tons of stuff. He has a couple shelves full of Ghostbuster stuff and Jurassic Park. Those are the two things he's always collected as a kid, growing up. And he has statues, action figures, Legos, and a lot of things along those lines. Art prints and different things, original art drawings and stuff. So those are his two favorite franchise things that he's always liked since he was a kid, Ghostbusters and Jurassic Park. Anyways, so when I saw the Star Wars box, when I saw the Marvel box, which was based off the comic book characters, not the movie, I definitely felt like the Star Wars wasn't worth it just because it was so specific to winter gear and disappointing. Um, and I didn't feel like the Marvel gave you enough either for that price point because they were all $60. But this, I felt like when you broke it down, what it would cost to buy individually, you got well worth your $60. You got over $100 worth of stuff here and everything. And this is more for a more adult collector. This isn't for kids. This is more mature collector, somebody who's going to, use in their house or whatever. And so he plans on having a room, nothing but Jurassic Park type of stuff and Ghostbuster stuff. So this stuff he could use displayed out, stuff like that. So he doesn't have an issue with that. Um, doesn't feel like he cannot use it or would not use it. So he's going to keep it, definitely not trade it. So he loved it very, very much and was very happy and all. So, but anyways, so that's it. The convention was great. And this has only been about 13 minutes. So I'm going to take a couple more minutes to let you know what the next couple videos are. Upcoming, I have a Lego mystery box. Might be here in time. That's already been shipped out. Similar to what I did last month. And every month, the first Monday of every month, you can order a mystery Lego box that has assorted pieces, assorted figures. And I did it last time. I really liked it a lot. So I'm going to try it again this month and see. I'll probably do it until I get a bad box that makes me mad and I don't want to do it anymore. But anyway, so I have that coming in. I have Loot Crate's regular Loot Crate box, which is themed Colossal. It has Jurassic Park stuff in it. I believe it has maybe some Deadpool in it. I think it has Ghostbusters in it. It has some different things in it that seem to kind of like fun themes. And so I went ahead and jumped in and got that. And also it had I got coming in the Loot Crates Marvel Good and Gears and Good. I always get confused. Gears and Goods. I'm looking for one of my boxes. Good and Gears, I believe it is Gears and Goods box. Anyways, and that's supposed to be all Avengers movie theme from the Avengers cinematic universe, not necessarily from Avengers 3. It just says Avengers, so it could be 1, 2, and 3 type of stuff, or whatever. I have no idea what's coming in there. No idea what the theme. I know what the theme is, but no, because they kind of direct. They have also, besides the character theme, they also usually have like a theme that you can use it for your home. The Black Panther one, a couple months back, they did one for travel. You had a little travel bag, and you had a little travel case that came with it and stuff, and that theme was kind of travel. But this one, all I know is what the character theme is, but I don't know what's specific. In the past, we've done, my wife is over there sticking out her tongue at me, giving me a hard time trying to distract me in the video because she's so very supportive. Love you. Anyways, the Spider-Man one I got in a while ago had two pillows for the bedroom. It was a bedroom theme, and it kind of had a little change dish thing that you can build for your, your change and your wallet or whatever. So it kind of was some things designed that way. I know they did one that I did not get that was an office theme, and that was the Defenders, based off Netflix kind of characters. And that had stuff for like your business card, and that had stuff to go on your desk. That I think that had a little change thing, or safety pins, or not pins, but paper clips, little things like that, knickknacks from your desk. You could put on there with the Daredevil thing. And Jessica Jones, I think, had the little card holder for business cards. I think it even had a little bag too, a messenger bag, Jessica Jones messenger bag, if not mistaken, that theme. So they've done different bedrooms types of things, or certain themes for your house, for your office. So, but this one I'm not sure what the theme is. I already know the next theme's going to be, or they did a cosmic party theme with Guardians, and and that was a tiki cup and some kind of things that maybe you would have in your uh, like a little outback, or if you have a little play area, or you have a little screened in porch and stuff like that, where you grill and entertain some people. I had some items specific for that kind of a room in the house type of a thing. So, but anyway, so I'm looking forward to it, and it's a little bit of a risk. I'm getting kind of nervous that they haven't really shown anything yet. So it's either good or bad. So we're gonna find out. And anyways, so that's that, and that's what we have upcoming. And if I don't have anything in between there, I will slip in a movie review. I've seen a bunch of movies, seen Avengers. I'm going to see Solo this week. I got behind with the Memorial Day weekend. So this is teacher work week for me. School's over, but it's teacher work week. And then, of course, I paint during the summer. I'm involved in our summer program too, our summer camp. So I work year round anyways. So I plan on seeing Solo this coming week. I want to see, I believe it's Upgrade. Um, Probably after that, then we're going to have Jurassic World is going to be Fallen Kingdom is going to be coming up in the next few weeks, anyways. I saw Avengers, saw a cool David Tennant movie where he was the bad guy. I forgot the name of that now. And so I've seen a bunch of movies every week. I pretty much have seen a movie every week. And so I do have some reviews I want to make and talk about that. Plus, I'm excited. This upcoming week is finally the last week of May for comics. We're finally getting Michael Bendis' Superman Man of Steel miniseries, which is homage to John Byrne's Man of Steel revamping. And it looks like Bendis is going to revamp Superman again, that Byrne did in the 80s. So I'm very excited about that. And there's been an Avengers crossover going on, or weekly, not Avengers, a weekly Justice League called No Justice series. And this is finally part 4 is supposed to come this week. And then it's going to spin off into renumbering all the Justice Leagues and rechanging all the teams and adding some new teams. So Scott Snyder, Tynion, and them are doing some really cool things with Justice League in the next this coming, I guess, month of June, really, and when all that stuff will start coming out. So I'm very excited about that. I got previews coming out. Spider-Man 800, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, is coming out this week. I don't think it's 600. I think it's 800 against a Red Goblin. So there's some big books, some key comic books and stuff coming out this week. So I'm excited about that. And but I want to give a review to some of these things in one of my review videos. I keep talking about it all the time, but I'm just, now that graduation is behind me, school's behind me, things are a little bit more even kilt. And I got some friends I want to get together with. Got to get together with Joe and them before the 12th, before she leaves town. So if you're watching this, Joe, I've not forgotten you. We are going to get together and everything. Plus, for this Friday night, I have a game night that we get together for, and so I have that on the schedule. So I have to do game night. So, but anyway, so I have a lot going on upcoming. So, but anyways, but I am almost done with all my summer planning. I just need to wait for somebody's vacation time to come in this coming week, hopefully, and I can finish up my July planning, and I will have all my summer stuff already planned for the whole summer, our summer camp, and that's a relief. And then after that, it's smooth sailing and starting getting things ready for August again, and handling whatever comes up here or there. So I'm looking forward to a very good summer, hopefully. Another thing, just keep a little bit of prayer in mind. My mother-in-law, she's going to have surgery tomorrow, knee replacement surgery, so there will be some recuperation there, and so probably 6 weeks or longer. So she's having that done tomorrow morning. So my wife will be home taking care of her and everything. So there's a lot going on, home life and stuff. So hopefully not too many videos or things will be delayed dealing with this and this and adjusting to all this. But family comes first, and I know you understand. If I'm delayed, it'll be like a week delay from a video. But anyways, I'll catch you later, my friends, and be good to each other, because it beats the alternative, right? No need to be mean to each other. What's the point? But anyways, so I'll catch you. Thanks for hanging out with me for 21 minutes this time, trying to give you your money's worth. And I hope you enjoyed the giant box as much as my son did. And that's what makes convention things cool, because this is the only way you can get this if you went to the convention, unless somebody bought it and they're going to resell for a higher price down the road. But you can't order this online. You can only order it through the conventions, get it from the conventions, and all. So these types of things make it very unique, that you can only get these types of things at conventions. And I know there's some people who just go to conventions and buy the exclusive stuff, and that's it, and that's all they collect, and they wait till the next convention or whatever, and they get those exclusives, because every convention always has different exclusive stuff, and then they try to resell them or whatever down the road. But anyways, I will catch you later. I got some Legos to build, and I think I got to go eat dinner too, not mistaken. But anyways, see you later, my friends. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Big Stu out.